Peace is not a construction project. The most revealing line to come out of the jail experiment was not shouted in anger or whispered in despair. It was offered calmly, almost responsibly. The only way it gets better is if we make it that way. It sounds like maturity. It sounds like accountability. It sounds like hope. But it is the quiet creed of every system that has already decided peace is absent. In the jail, peace is treated like a renovation. Something broken must be fixed. Something volatile must be stabilized. Something dangerous must be controlled. And so the men learn early. Order must be manufactured. If it is not actively enforced, it will collapse. If it is not guarded, it will be violated. This belief explains everything that follows. When inmates say the only way people learn or teach is through violence, they are not glorifying brutality. They are confessing theology. They are saying truth does not persuade. Understanding does not arise. Insight does not arrive on its own. So force must replace clarity. Violence becomes the teacher not because it works, but because it fits the premise. If peace were real, it would already be teaching. A Course in Miracles names this error with surgical precision. I see nothing as it is now. That sentence is not a moral judgment. It is a perceptual diagnosis. If peace were recognized as present, there would be no urgency to make it. If order were seen as inherent, it would not need to be imposed. If safety were real, it would not depend on routines, hierarchies, or threats. The effort to make peace is proof it is not being seen. Nowhere is this clearer than in the fear of new inmates. New people destabilize the system, not because they are violent, but because they are unknown. Unknown variables expose a terrifying truth. The stability was never real. It was rehearsed. Routine masquerades as safety. Predictability pretends to be peace. Sameness becomes the substitute for trust. Every closed system shares this reflex. New leadership, new laws, new technologies, new ideas. Each addition promises improvement, yet increases instability. Adding cannot fix a false foundation. It only adds weight to it. This is why institutions constantly renovate but never rest. Why cultures endlessly reform but never arrive. Why prisons, corporations, governments, and even families exhaust themselves maintaining order that must be maintained. Peace that requires maintenance is not peace. It is management. Imagine a different metaphor. A lake does not become calm because someone commands it to. It becomes calm when the wind stops. Violence is not the solution to disorder. It is the wind insisting it is necessary. The jail experiment simply removes the romance. It shows the raw mechanics of fear-based order. Enforce, repeat, punish, stabilize, repeat again. But this is not a prison problem. It is a human one. Everywhere peace is treated as an outcome rather than a condition, violence will appear reasonable. Everywhere learning is equated with pain, gentleness will look naive. Everywhere the new is feared, instability will multiply. The tragedy is not that peace fails. It is that peace is never allowed to begin. Not because it is weak, but because it requires something far more threatening than force. Seeing that nothing essential is missing. Peace is not built, it is recognized. And the moment it is, the entire architecture of control quietly becomes unnecessary.